Hintz has 4 points. Stars hold off Avalanche in Game 2 to even series. Colorado comes up short after rallying for 3 goals in third. Dallas, Ropa Hintz had a goal and 3 assists, and the Dallas Stars held off a late rally from the Colorado Avalanche to win 5-3 in Game 2 of the Western Conference second round at American Airlines Center on Thursday. Colorado scored 3 straight goals in the third period to make it a 1-goal game after scoring 4 in a row to win Game 1, 4-3 in overtime on Tuesday. The best of 7 series is tied 1-1. Game 3 is at Colorado on Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. TNT, True TV, Max. It's 1-1 now. We were down 2-0 against Vegas in the first round. It's a long way from there. It's a lot better to be 1-1. Huge win for us, Stars defenseman Miro Heiskanen said. We still need to be better. We gave them a little bit too much time and space in the third, but we found a way to win the game, and that's the most important thing. Heiskanen scored twice, and Jake Oettinger made 28 saves for Dallas, which is the number 1 seed from the Central Division. We got scoring from the right guys. Ropa, Hintz, looked like Ropa tonight. Miro, Heiskanen, had a couple of big goals and Tyler Seguin with a goal, so the right guys got on the board for us, Stars coach Pete DeBoer said. Those guys want to be difference makers, and they're used to being difference makers. It's critical that those guys started to score. Valeri Nichushkin, Brandon Duhaime and Joel Kiviranta scored for Colorado, which is the number 2 seed from the Central. Alexander Georgiev made 26 saves. The second period though, for me, is where it fell apart. Just not sharp, Avalanche coach Jared Bednar said. I mean, just go to the penalties alone and it shows you're not sharp. You had too many men on the ice penalties. You had 2 over-the-glass penalties that are not forced. So, it's 8 minutes of power play you're giving a really good power play team. And the rest of our execution and frustration kind of keeps building from there. Did not like the second period at all. Heiskanen gave Dallas a 1-0 lead on the power play at 14:46 of the first period when he scored with a one-timer from the bottom of the right face-off circle off a seam pass from Hintz. Hintz made it 2-0 at 1:57 of the second period. He took a pass from Nils Lundqvist on the rush and put a snap shot over a sprawling Georgiev from below the right circle. It was Hintz's second goal of the playoffs. The first was into an empty net in Game 4 of the first round. He's been right there. He's getting a lot of looks. As a forward in maybe a slump, that's all you can ask for, Dallas forward Mason Marchment said of Hintz. Eventually, they're going to go in. He was skating, he was physical, winning battles. We're going to need him to be a horse like he was tonight. Heiskanen extended the lead to 3-0 at 15:54 with a power play goal when his shot from the top of the left circle deflected in off Colorado forward Andrew Cogliano's stick. It just seems we weren't skating enough with the puck and we weren't getting separation from them. They were doing a good job checking, Cogliano said. We have to support the puck a little bit better. We have to get our legs moving and get more of a north game with our legs and our skating. I think a combination of both probably is what didn't help us in the first period and put us behind. Tyler Seguin scored short-handed to make it 4-0 at 18:06, collecting a rebound in the slot and beating Georgiev with a snapshot. It felt like a lot of those goals were on us. Just unfortunate they just kind of keep compounding like that early in the game and then we've got to dig ourselves out of the hole, Colorado defenseman Cale Makar said. Not an ideal way to win games, but there was a lot of compete in that third period, so you've got to take that as a positive. Kiviranta cut it to 4-1 at 4:06 of the third period, stuffing in a rebound at the right post. Some of the breakdowns we did in the third we didn't do in the first 2 periods. We got away from that, Dallas forward Jason Robertson said. With a team like that, it's a quick strike. We saw that in Game 1. We had to keep those details throughout the game and try to limit those 5-on-5 chances. Duhaime made it 4-2 at 8 o'clock when he took a centering pass from Cogliano and beat Oettinger with a snap shot from the high slot for his first NHL postseason goal. It looked like we wanted to attack and force them to make mistakes, and that's when we're at our best, Makar said. So, guys did a really good job of making plays. And when we move our feet, we exploit them and find open seams. So, a lot of guys made some great plays on those goals. And again, that's a one positive you can take out of tonight, but again, move on. Colorado cut it to 4-3 at 16:16 when Artturi Lehkonen's shot from the left circle deflected in off Nichushkin's leg. Esa Lindell scored an empty net goal with 21 seconds left for the 5-3 final. Notes: Nichushkin extended his playoff opening goal streak to 7 games, tying Pat LaFontaine, 1992, for the longest such streak in NHL history.